This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Today's discussion is Grindr, AT&T, 8 stories we're watching today. So we'll go through a bunch of different things, and I apologize for leading with Grindr, but they knocked it out of the park yesterday with 9% stock rising on the same day when the CEO of the former CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch was arrested for sex trafficking with young men. So again, Abercrombie and Fitch had a tough day. It's up 75% year to date. Grindr had a great day. Not to contrast those two. I'll move to the next comparison. Next comparison is AT&T and Verizon. AT&T knocked it out of the park with their wireless sales. It's up 28% year to date, and doing terrific. Verizon, in contrast, dropped 5% yesterday and is up 10% year to date. We have in our family so many people on that Verizon plan. It feels like a monthly mortgage. One of them, and he'll remain nameless, is using all their high-speed streaming capacity. I assume it's not my mom and dad, who are 86 and 91. AT&T is led by John Stankey. He took over nearly 5 years ago, seems to be doing well. McDonald's took it on the chin yesterday. They've got some E. coli problems. I say they took a shot to the gut. It's down 7% pre-market. Their CEO, Chris Kempczynski, very highly regarded. Coca-Cola, still doing well. Another Berkshire Buffett holding. It's up 18% year to date. Next thing I'll talk about is Mary Barra, and we did a separate podcast on her yesterday. General Motors is hitting out of the park. They're up 50% year to date. In contrast, Jeep, ran by Carlos Tavares, is down 43% year to date. It took a while, but Barra is looking like a true winner. Tavares, like Bob Iger, is on the way out. Walgreens dropped 7% yesterday as they try and double down into this quick delivery business. It's a very expensive business to compete with. Tim Wentworth there, who I think is great, and it has him on the right track, took over from Rosalind Brewer earlier this year. I think you'll get Walgreens where they have to be, but not easy. A couple other things that we're seeing. Starbucks hired the CEO, brilliant Brian Nicole from Chipotle. Starbucks is still struggling on softer demand. The stock was down 4% pre-market today. But I think, again, he'll get this going in the right direction. Finally, as we talked about earlier in a separate podcast on white dudes gone wrong, the Abercrombie and Fitch former CEO arrested with 2 other colleagues for sex trafficking. Never, never dull. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Never dull in the world of business. Thank you for listening. Text anytime, 773-766-5322. We're always looking for fantastic ideas. Thank you very, very much.